Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching a live, come and say hi. If you're on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know what you think of the card, of the tapping. And if you're hearing me say tapping and you're thinking, what on earth is this? Then you may not have been here before, and you're very welcome along as well. And if you are new, then my name is Emma Starling. I'm the Inner Smile Coach. And this is the Daily Tap. It's your secret weapon for feeling good. What do I mean by that? So tapping, otherwise known as EFT, which is short for Emotional Freedom Technique, is a way for you to regulate your nervous system, for you to dissipate the stress response, for you to feel calm, relaxed, centered, able to make a good decision at any given point in the day. Once you learn how to do it, you can do it yourself. However, the secret is in doing it on a regular basis consistently, and that is what the Daily Tap is all about. So I show you how to do tapping. Good morning, Earl. How are you doing? And then I do it with you every day. And I've been doing so for 7 years for free, mainly on Facebook, and recently branched out to LinkedIn and to YouTube. And so from wherever you're joining me, you are very welcome here just as you are. This is a welcoming space for anybody, any gender, any race, any ethnicity, any neuro divergent or neurotypical, doesn't matter. Whoever you are, however you are, show up just as you. You're very, very welcome. It's good to have you. Hey, Bella, great to see you, my love. And so what we do on the Daily Tap is I pull a card from either an oracle, a tarot, or an affirmation deck of some kind. If you are not keen on tarot cards or oracle, or you're not sure what it's all about and you feel a bit weird about it, please don't worry. We are not doing anything untoward, if you like, or anything scary. We're just literally fishing around for some messages, some affirmations that we can then tap in. For those of you who love them, then I'm using a deck I have never used before today. We're using the Oracle of the Shapeshifters by Lucy Cavendish, just because it grabbed me when I went to the shelf to have a look. And the artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I love this kind of artwork. It's so fresh and fun. And so we're going to use this today. Don't be fooled by the cartoony look. It's really deep, okay? And what we're going to do is I've just shuffled and pulled a card. We're going to read out what the card says. And what I want you to pay attention to is any resistance that comes up in your body, any kind of emotional charge, any like resistance or cynicism or anything, any reaction to this, basically. If you have no reaction to this, that's fine. You can always give yourself a way of measuring that this works, of proving to yourself. And the way that you do that is by identifying an area of tension, tightness, or discomfort in your body or pain, giving yourself a number on the 1 to 10 scale, not 10 scale, sorry, for how tense, tight, uncomfortable, or painful that is if 10 is the worst. And then after a couple of rounds of tapping, just check your number again and see if it's gone down. That will give you the tangible evidence. So without further ado, I am just going to double check on my phone who's joining me. We don't want lots of voices because I can't always see names on StreamYard. So I've got my phone as well. So the card that came out is Pose Brave Flight, number 26. And it says, you will not let fear stop you this time. And this is really interesting because all week I have been watching tarot readings. I've been, because I'm deepening my tarot skills as well and bringing it into my business. So from that point of view, I've been learning, but everywhere I go, I am hearing expansion, take the leap of faith, take flight, release your fears, don't let them hold you back. And so this is a very, very pertinent card. And I really like this. You wouldn't mess with her, would you? She's ready to go. Like, she's had enough. She's going to take off. It is time, Bella. It's absolutely time. So this says, most of us are encouraged to stay safe, to avoid what may hurt us, and thus we shrink day by day. Many religions and cultures have supported this notion of staying safe above all other enterprises for over 2,000 years. They've encouraged us to feel separated from a place of beauty and peace called heaven, suggesting again and again that we've been punished because we're here on earth. Many mainstream religions, and this is just what the book says, right? I'm not dissing any religion here, far from it. Many mainstream religions have discouraged us from seeking our own personal connection with the divine, told us that our bodies are sinful, that nature is to be dominated, and that our natural desires are somehow wrong. We fear pain and feel guilt when we experience suffering. Ergo, we must have created it. But the truth is simply that by being alive, you will be challenged. And the truth is, you've chosen to come here to evolve. And your best opportunities for learning and being taught great lessons lie in the moments others call painful. Whatever frightens you now is exactly that which you must do. Oh, that's just sent a massive thunderbolt shiver kind of thing down my back. Wow. The truth is, as Poe is demonstrating, the humblest creatures, even the pigeons, can fly high and far and have much to teach and show us. By taking that chance, by doing something outside of what we consider to be safe, we will learn and be blessed with the experience of divinity on this planet. Gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Hi, Charlene. Good to see you. It says you're going to be offered the chance to do something out of your normal reality. And instead of thinking it through again and again and analyzing its risks until you are immobilized, Poe's brave flight asks you to take the suggestion of another and fly high. There will be a message that comes to you via text or email. It'll be up to you whether you respond or whether you ignore the call. This could be a trip where air travel is involved, or an experience where you will have to take some chances and be uncertain of what will happen. You must allow uncertainty to enter your life because your life is being slowly killed by all the safety. Take the chance, travel, explore, and overcome a fear of flying. All will be worth it, for you will discover something wonderful about yourself in return. You are brave and capable of greater things. Now, I really love this message because one of the things that I teach a lot, and it's a massive part of everything that I do, is that we need to embrace the contrast. Just let me take a drink because I'm drying up. Don't even question it, just do it. Yeah, absolutely, Bella. Absolutely. One of the things I talk about is embracing the contrast, right? So a lot of the time when there's things that feel unsafe, or there's, hey, Shelley, or there's things that feel uncomfortable. For example, even just as simple as a differing viewpoint to yours that feels threatening somehow, or you feel uncomfortable. Hi, Evelyn, because it's different to what you're used to, right? That's exactly what this card is talking about. We get what's called an emotional charge, or we can get a bit of an emotional charge in the body, and it can leave us feeling unsafe. It can leave us feeling threatened, right? So what we are doing in tapping along to this card is we are helping our body to get comfortable with the discomfort of the thought of doing something new and unusual and different for us and potentially challenging, right? Because that fear and that feeling of unsafety often comes from a feeling that because we don't know what's going to happen and we can't therefore control the outcome, we don't know if it's going to be safe for us, right? And so therefore, in our survival brains way of looking at things, if we don't know that it doesn't kill us, then it could kill us, right? So it feels unsafe. All right. So what I want you to do is think about the thing that you may not know that this is coming yet. Hey, Wendy, because it says you may get a text or an email about something new and an offer to do something new. But if there is already something that you're thinking of doing that you are scared shitless to do, or maybe not even scared shitless, but maybe you are just like, you know what, I really don't think I've got it in me to do this, or you're doubting yourself, or you're umming and ahhing and going back and forth, then I urge you now to just bring to mind that thing. Just bring it to mind. Take a deep breath. What happens in your body when you think about that thing? Because that's the emotional charge, that's the dissonance, that's the fear, right? That's the feeling of potential unsafety that we get. And I want you to tune into that while we tap, because that is the sensation that you can refer back to afterwards to see that it's changed, right? Keep our protective bubble on when we tap. Well, I would say yes in a way to that, Bella, and I would also say that you're releasing the need for a protective bubble because you are just feeling safe in your own body regardless of what's going on around you, right? The calm amidst the storm. So think about that thing that you want to do that scares you, or think about the thought just in general of doing things that aren't things that you're already aware of and know, and what that brings up for you, right? Just think about that, tune into the sensation, and then take two fingers and follow me around. If you've never tapped before, just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. Okay, and we'll go with that. I release the need to stay safe. Outside of the eye, to avoid what may hurt me. And of separating myself. I release separating myself. This thing that I'm thinking of doing, or even just the thought of doing things I'm unsure of, and that are collarbones and that are unfamiliar to me, under the arm. Whenever I think about things like this, and I'm going to ask you to fill in the blank here, I feel, and then just say how you feel, either emotionally, physically, what goes through your head. Back to the eyebrow. But the truth is, I've come here to evolve. Outside of the eye. And the evolution lies in the contrast. Underneath the eye. In the things some call painful. Under the nose. In the things others fear. Chin. But the thing that frightens me now, collarbones, is the exact thing I need to do. Under the arm. By taking a chance and doing something different, I will learn and be blessed with the experience of divinity. We'll just go one more round, relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and letting go of the fear of the unknown. Relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and letting go of the fear of the unknown. Relaxing and releasing. Relaxing and letting go of the fear of the unknown. Relaxing and releasing the fear. Relaxing and embracing new opportunities. And then just on the third eye between the eyebrows, so be it and so it is. All right, come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. Oh, I really liked that. So pose, brave flight. So what are you going to do today that's different? Are you going to just, I mean, even if all this does is it opens you up to opportunities that you may have ignored previously because you were closed off to new things that scare you, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That is your protective bubble, right? When we close ourselves off to things that scare us, it's because we want to feel safe. And there's nothing wrong with going into your cave. There's nothing wrong with having that protective bubble around you, especially if you've had, past hurt, disappointment, trauma, anything like that. It's only a protective mechanism. So what I don't need you to do now, or what I need you not to do, is to go and punish yourself for having a protective bubble, for trying to keep yourself safe. Don't judge yourself for that, because it's a normal human instinct, right? But at the same time, as we said at the beginning of this card, the more you protect yourself, the more your list of possible actions shrinks. And therefore, the more in rejection mode, right, rather than receiving mode, you will be. And therefore, your reticular activating system, which is a part of the brain that looks for the evidence of the things that you believe to be true, it won't spot new opportunities. Okay. So do you see how this adds up? Do you see how all this links together? Let me know in the comments if you feel a little bit lighter and brighter, a little bit more relaxed, if your tension, tightness, discomfort, or pain has come down. Thank you, Bella. That's really kind. I would love to know because, for you, as opposed to anything else, because I know tapping works, right? I've been doing this a decade or more. I know that this works, but I want you to know that this works. I want you to experience, the power in this. I want you to experience that it's okay to have feelings of contrast in your body, i.e., pleasure and pain at the same time, or, fear and excitement at the same time. It's a good thing. And you can handle that. And the more you can handle opposing vibrations and opinions and situations and feelings about those things, the more you can embrace the contrast, the more resilient you will be in any given situation, bar none. Right. So feeling more relaxed and open to opportunities, letting go of the fear, taking a leap of faith. I love that for you, Wendy. I love it, love it, love it. That's so good. Awesome stuff. So if you liked this, if this resonated for you, please do like, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Please make sure you've liked the page on Facebook. Give me a little comment. Feel free to invite people to join this. Tag your friends in the comments if you want to. You can share it on your pages. Obviously share with integrity. Don't spam people. But if you feel the need to share it with anybody, feel free to do so because this is free. This is what I do every weekday. And the more we can get this message out to people who might need it, the better, right? So I do a little, I was scared, not as much now. Fantastic, Bella. I love that for you. And don't forget, if you want more of this, more targeted, zero fluff tapping for very targeted situations rather than just an overall card pull, then you can join the tapping library because until the end of 2022 at 6 p.m. on New Year's Eve, you can get access for life for one payment of £27 as opposed to £10 a month, which it's going to be as of the 1st of January. So if you're a business owner or not, it doesn't matter because there's life and business handled in there and there's over 40 tapping videos in there already. So I think at the last count. So get cracking, join it. I'm going to put the link in the comments and I would love to see you in there. Do take care and I'll see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Lots of love. Bye for now.